an inside look at the process of an IV fluids process.
Hey everyone, Anna here. I am, holy mackerel. I did one live in my VIP group for my masquerade ball series. I did one live on my wall to get back in the groove of my business. I am so burnt out, but I am excited because really soon I am going to be FaceTiming with a great friend of mine that I have gotten to know through social media, and we just connected, and she's another chronic illness warrior like me. And I'm telling you, the internet is just, it's a fantastic resource, but way to express ourselves and way to connect with other people when we are chronically ill, when we can't go outside as much and meet new people, and we can connect with other people who are dealing with the same things or very similar things as us, because we have such a greater pool of people that we are like able to choose from. That sounds horrible, but it's kind of true. And so I'm just really grateful, and I washed my hair. I've just been doing so much today. I've been like putting myself, I'm like, I washed my hair because I want it to be, I need it to be clean for tomorrow. Anyway, so I need to braid it, but I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. Anyway, that's my day so far. And no progress on the gut motility front, but I'm not eating much today, if anything, so we'll see. Just need to keep going, and I'm trying to get rid of the option of stopping my feeds from my feeding tube, because in past times when I got so backed up, I would stop my feeds, and they're really important, and especially after hearing my doctor at the Cleveland Clinic say those could maybe help stimulate my colon, I'm like, okay, I gotta keep going on them. You cannot stop. So it's been Gas-X and uncomfortability and some ibuprofen, and you know, life is not perfect, and we just do what we can, and that's how it is. So anyway, we'll see you guys later.
An inside look at the process of an IV fluids process. Ready, set, go-y. Now, this part is one of the most hardest parts. Oh, wow, I got it, almost. Ugh. See, the plastic is awesome because it's so tough, but it's really can be really tough to take out. You have to try both sides. Sometimes neither one works. Sometimes you end up getting a brother or a dad to get their knife out, and just it gets intense. So anyway, there we go. That gets recycled. This gets put on my IV pole. My IV pole normally goes up high, but I will show you. Can you see? Okay, I hope you can see. Let's take off my feeding tube pump and everything. So we have some supplies here. We are going to take first our IV tubing. Oh, we do need a trash can. My bad. We are going to do that. And the most absolute important thing you can ever do is tighten and close off your IV tubing, which means taking this little ball and rolling it all the way down, because otherwise you're going to stick it in your IV bag and things are just going to go all the way out. Bubbles, craziness, nonsense, horribleness. So promise me that you will do this. Promise me. Okay? It's like rule number 101. So what I'm going to do is I just pop off this little doohickey. It's perfectly sterile. Nothing's going to come out. I promise. The first few times I did it, it was like, what? But it doesn't. Somehow it's got a pressure thing of a doodly. And then you just screw the screw right in. You squeeze the chamber to fill that a little. And then just loosen that ball up to open it up. And then watch it really carefully. Become an expert so you don't put it all over, but it drips out sometimes. Totally fine. You're going to need a saline and an alcohol swab to prep before you start, and then you're going to need saline, heparin, a cap, alcohol swab, all that stuff for when it's finished. But we're not talking about that right now. So pop this plastic, take it out, remove your device of whatever kind, PICC line here, if you have a port that's accessed, whatever it may be, and make sure that you are using alcohol swabs like nobody's business. Don't just swabby swab. Make sure that you are twisting, you're getting all over. You want to make sure that you aren't just rubbing the bacteria around, you're actually getting rid of them. So now we take our saline, twist the cap off, pull this back to set it, dislocate it. I know that sounds really strange, but to prep it, and then push all the air bubbles out, twist it onward, push it in. You can check for a little blood return, make sure that it is in place, and then this has a little cap. You twist that off, twist it in, and press go. But right now, obviously, this needs to be taller because it needs to be above your heart because we are doing gravity. So then I'm taking my little roller and I'm pushing it up higher. Dun, 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 dun. See that? We're all ready to go. I'm getting fluids and I'm about to eat some noodles. So that's what I have for you. Make sure you don't forget, always when you take your IV tubing off, do not ever forget to take the ball all the way down, tighten it all the way so that you don't end up with a huge, gross mess on your hands when you start your IV. Okay, got that? Okay, folks, I hope that was extremely helpful and extremely hilarious because I don't even know what I was saying. I was making up nonsense. I'm just kidding. It wasn't nonsense. It was like real life, but it was kind of weird. So, but I'm kind of weird, so that kind of worked. Kind of. Goodbye. Whew. It's been a day. I don't even know. I pushed myself so much today. I'm glad. I feel really accomplished. I feel really stressed out. I don't know. It's a strange conglomeration of things, but I had a fantastic time talking to one of my dear friends who I know she's going to be watching this, and I love you very much. And I think I'm just going to go to sleep right away. I'm just ready to sleep. I am ready to be done with the day and move on to tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm headed to the hospital for the IV infusion I get for my asthma. And so hopefully that will help give things a little bit of a boost. I have also been, I never showed it to you, I have also been taking my, this is a medication I had to pause for like 4 or 5 months because of the other medication, but we figured out it's okay, so we're just trying it to see if it will even help. So this is the one I'm back on. So hopefully those things will help. Suffice to say, it's been a long day. My brain's not working, but tomorrow progress will be made on my lungs. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you all super soon. Bye.